Alright, journal entry number 4. Yeah, I had some problems posting because stuff was crashing, but got an external hard drive now. It's a 500 gigs, so yeah, I can put stuff on there and stop taxing my computer so much. So that's cool. Yeah, what have I played since? Quite a bit of stuff, like Darksiders, which everyone's like, dude, it's ripping off Zelda. It is ripping off Zelda, but I think it's ripping off God of War just as much, but people seem to kind of not realize that. I mean, there's like green and blue, like chests full of orbs that you get. Like, green is health, blue is money. So I guess not quite, because in God of War, blue is magic, whereas here yellow is magic, aka wrath, but whatever. Like, the portal gun is straight up in there. Not from God of War, I'm just saying, this game borrows stuff from all sorts of games, which is fine, because those games are fun, but I don't know, like, it really, it's kind of weird, just how, like, unimaginative that game is, kind of. Like, it has kind of a cool setting, like this post-apocalyptic wasteland where you are one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, and you have to battle demons and angels, because you're a third party that doesn't take guff from either. So, that's kind of weird. But, yeah, it's pretty good. So yeah, I beat that really quickly, like in 2 days, because, yeah, I wanted to get that out of the way because, yeah, Mass Effect 2 is out. And that game, based on the bit I've played it, like, I moved my TV a bit closer to the couch because I want to see it up close, because that game looks amazing. The graphics in that game, like, in the first game, they were kind of bad. Like, there was mad texture pop-in and just, like, kind of the chuggiest frame rate in the world. And I think what they've basically done is kind of gotten rid of some of the more open areas, so you're basically, there's more, like, quick jumping to smaller areas, but as a result, those smaller areas look so good. Like, I've stopped, like, 4 or 5 times and just kind of gone, oh, and, like, just pan the camera around my character to kind of get a look at this world, because, dude, it looks awesome. And the combat in the game is just, like, it's almost an action game. Like, it used to be kind of more RPG stuff, like you're collecting tons of guns with very similar stats, and I was, like, scrolling through, like, my inventory for, like, 5-10 minutes selling stuff and whatever in the first game. They got rid of all of that. It's just, like, the only RPG stuff that stays around is, like, you do level up, but it's only at the end of missions. Like, each time you kill a guy, you're not getting experience. But instead, you're basically just, like, doing mission stuff. The RPG stuff is in all the dialogue and, like, how seriously the story is treated, and, like, just how rich the universe is and everything, but you're not, like, adjusting stats, really. Like, you can get upgrades and whatever for your weapons and your suit and stuff, but they've kind of stripped it down to the bare essentials. And at first I was kind of like, oh, weird, is this smaller scale or whatever? But no, there's so much stuff going on. Like, yeah, I just want to keep playing it, but this week I also have more work than ever. Like, 4 shifts or something, so that's good, but dude, Mass Effect, that's all I want to do. But whatever. Gamer score 66,069. But yeah, yeah, most of that Darksiders, I guess. Real easy points in that. Oh, and started playing NBA Live 07 finally. Need 2 more multiplayer achievements in that, so I gotta land dude from work, Sean, a controller, and hope my fight stick works. And then we can get that, and then, of course, the big achievement on Sunday morning, get 1,000 people online at the same time. Looking forward to that. School-wise, stuff's going okay. Like, that paper ended up being a little short, but, it said recommended, so whatever. That means closer to 2,000 than 1,000. And I think it was. But yeah, it not the best, but whatever. Listening to new music, like dude named Danger. It's a great name. He has a great, mask, which is required for techno to be any good. Apparently he has a new release coming out, and it's supposed to come out 2 days ago, but it's not on iTunes yet. I'm looking forward to it. Kotaku actually did a story about it. Oh yeah, doing a podcast with Sean, as I mentioned, and John from work. We did one test episode last week, but we had so many weird issues with Skype that we basically ended up scrapping it and just kind of used it as a practice exercise for the next time. I was going to write down some notes and stuff for the next one that I've had. Those ideas are still in my brain, but kind of got to go to work pretty soon. But yeah, so that's happening too. That's pretty fun. Not so much in the way of movies going on. Like, there's a new Mel Gibson movie coming out, Edge of Darkness, but I'm not that keen on seeing it. I don't know, dude's daughter gets killed or something. Whatever. But I'm probably going to end up being strong-armed into seeing that. So that's awesome. Yeah, that's... Oh, just submitted a video for the question of the week this week for, Giant Bomb. I did this stupid Star Trek thing. Check it out, or don't. Maybe don't, but you might end up seeing it on Sunday or whatever anyway. Oh yeah, No More Heroes 2's out. Haven't picked that up yet, but probably going to, because apparently it's a lot like the first one, which was awesome. Yeah, I think that's everything. I haven't gotten any portable games or anything. I did get my new credit card. I don't know why I'm telling you that, but actually no, I mentioned it on another video, but it arrived. Oh yeah, the Giant Bomb shirts thing. Oscar Mike shirts. Apparently there was some big scandal, and like the dudes that made the shirts and were supposed to ship them and stuff just kind of bailed with all the money, which totally bums me out. Not so much for the Oscar Mike shirts, but I desperately wanted that Space Neon Lobster shirt. Apparently it's the same company, so I hope, Giant Bomb catches those guys and wrings those shirts out of them, and that happens. They are refunding the money, obviously, but it just totally sucks. But yeah, whatever. Yeah, that's everything. I think I'm going to say that's everything. I gotta go. So, yep.